Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all right. On my end everything's fine. For the second day it's a very beautiful sunny day. You can just feel the sun. It's 17 degrees. This morning I had to go to the dentist, and I always do that normally, mostly I go by bike, and I had some errands I had to run. It was lovely. This is what I'm going to make. I saw it in a flip through from Gail of Shabby Cottage Studio. I will link the flip through in this description box. This is an over the page flip out, and you have to clip it because it won't be glued down. Here you have a pocket. It could be. No, it can't be glued down. No, it can't be glued down. Here you have a pocket. You flip it open, writing space, or you can make a pocket if you want. Then you turn the page. This is an envelope style, but it's a tuck spot because I am going to close this. You can leave it open if you want, but I'm not going to. Then again, this flips open and you have writing space again. Gail had a pocket here also. I'm going to leave it for two pieces of writing space. Let's get cracking. Oh, so wonderful, the weather. This is a page from one of the kits from Lorna. They're all linked down below. And yeah, it's beautiful. You can write on it. If the recipient of this journal wants to put a pocket on one of these, yeah, it's fine. So that will be this side. So this is what you see. Flip it over, and on this side we will be gluing all kinds of stuff on there. I am going to fold it. Oh, I already did. I made a fold line. I didn't ink it. Around, I can still do that later on. One of the flaps wasn't glued down on my template, and I thought, why isn't that? But later I remembered I wanted to use that as a template to cut this, but it's fine. I can do it anyway. I can use this. I chose this image. Yeah, I wrote all they will be in the description box. I think this is Ruby and Pearl. I shrunk it down. It was a collage page, and I always adjust my images in Word. Sharon Hoerth had a video when she does the same. So yeah, I do that since I began with junk journaling. I always adjust all my images the way I want to use them. So because it's an A4, I had plenty of digital here. So I just measured how tall I want the page. Here is the fold line. It's a big pocket. Sorry, I went to the dentist and I had a sedation. I always want that because I have a lot of trouble with my teeth, and especially the large ones in the back. Yeah, in my life I had pain enough, so I always. But now I feel I'm talking strange. My mouth feels crooked. It's a big pocket, but it's possible to slide something in. I'm going to glue this shut. I'm going to maybe the big one, and then I can make not too big a thumb notch, or how do you call it? Beautiful digital also, this beautiful design. And this is a bit showing, but I chose this of course for the cherubs, but I like that that bit is showing. It's not a problem at all. So I think I will be able, yeah. Oh, it felt like there was a bit of glue, but maybe on my fingers. I am going to glue this a bit, so normally when I prepare I also ink everything, but I forgot. The signatures are glued in. Let's see, because now we also have a bit of brown here. It does that because my sponge is so yeah, so worn out. But I like that a bit more grungy. It's fine. Yeah, so I made my cover and I glued, sewn the signatures to a piece of fabric and glued the complete block in. Let's see that I have it the right way up. I am going to do it like this, so if I have to prevent that there will be any white showing. I'm now thinking if I think I will, because I'm inking my fingers also. Well, wait, I'm going to ink this also. Yeah, I'll show you later. Let's see if something else is happening. This, it's Wednesday. Yeah, I had to go to the dentist extra because there was a bit of the filling, it fell out in the weekend, and oh, it's not completely glued, but that's fine because it will be glued down as a pocket. Yeah, so in the weekend a bit of the filling broke off, and then I already marked my middle. Yeah, and yesterday some of my tooth broke off. I don't know the big ones, molar. I don't know exactly how you call them. In Dutch it's kies. Okay. And I want the script, I want here, but I think I'm going to make it a bit bigger over the fold, and here will be something else, but then you won't see this. I could ink the fold, but I think it will be easier if I glue it over the fold. No, I'm going to put it there. I want, yeah, normally every December and sometimes even January I don't make videos. Then I yeah, clean up all kinds of things that I don't always manage through the year. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, and look into the healthcare insurance if it's still up to date, and all those kinds of things. And throw away a lot of stuff I don't need anymore. And let's see that it's higher. I can't make it smaller. On the top of my head I can't remember which digital this is. Normally when they go into my folder there's a bit of white, so I am going to cut that, because sometimes with tearing it's not taking everything. Oh, I can make it to size now, because this, oh, I think this was okay. I really have to hurry up and with the journal and finish it so I can send it away, because it has a long way to go. I think I'm going to pick this piece because there's the most script, and then I can somewhere else I can use the beautiful stamp, or how it's called. It could be ruby and pearl, but I'm not sure anymore. Okay, now make it a bit bigger. I also want, not that you can really look into the pocket, but I always like it when there's a bit more in there. So, and I just want to be from the fold. Let's see, I can use that to tear this. Yeah, so Wednesday today, I really have to think. And on Friday, I'm going on a high tea with my sister. It's very popular in the Netherlands, high tea, and I love it. You can always invite me for a high tea. It's one of my favorite things to do. Just with women, I think it's something that is just for us. And in some they have it for families, but yeah, I don't like that. It's instantly way, yeah, you can just see a bit. I'm gauging how far I want to go. I think this will be okay. I don't know if that's a pencil mark or, yeah, it's a pencil mark, okay. Yeah. An inch or 1.5 inch. I think 1.5 inch. So, oh, let's put it back here so I know where to start gluing. And that high tea we're going, it's in a bit in the south of the Netherlands. From where I live, I think an hour's drive. And I went there with my former colleagues last year, and from October until Christmas they have it completely, let's see where I have to go, so sticky. I have to concentrate a bit. So it's a bit straight. It's hanging over. Yeah, when it's October, they start decorating. Don't have anything there. They start decorating in Christmas style, and it's it's a couple, and she does all the work for the high tea. And it's in their living room and kitchen. So that's why they, I'm going to cut it, it's a bit easier, I think. That's why they only have the high tea on reservation, because they have it all year, but not in Christmas style, of course. And it's amazing. It's so beautifully decorated, and oh, I don't know. Now I have glue here. Annoying. Let's see. I can always warping with glue stick. I don't know why that is, because if you use wet glue, you would think then it can warp also. But yeah, like that. Now I can put my pocket down. Yeah, and they serve a traditional English high tea, because around here, yeah, everywhere in the Netherlands you can have high tea, but of course everyone does it differently, and most are fine, but I love the real traditional ones, and she makes everything fresh, and yeah, it was so good last year, and I wanted my sister to have a taste how great everything was, and how beautifully decorated. And we were supposed to go in October, but then my son and daughter-in-law said they were going to Japan on holiday, and if I could drive them to Brussels to the airport. And of course I will, because my son has driven my daughter many times to Schiphol when she still lived in Indonesia. So, it's completely... I'm not going to fold it yet, because then I will get a crease, because it's still wet. Yeah, cute. Then I'm going to cut these to size. I hope that I can, let's see if I can do it like that, because these papers aren't the same. Oh, this I wanted to explain. This is also one digital. I will link it, a Paper Cameo, or I'm constantly Sweet Pea Curiosity, one of these, but I will link it down below. This was one piece, just a little piece of the A4, and then later I printed the script on there. So, and then on the back it wasn't necessary, but I thought if you see a bit in the flaps, I didn't want to to have it white. Let's see if I can, how can I do that best? Oh no, of course, that's why I it's also, it's pretty okay, I think, in height wise. That's why I folded it over. That is my hinge. And I have to see, because one of the was a bit too small, so I am going to use this one. Yeah, now they look. And I just, for my template, I just drew the flaps myself the way I wanted them. I think I'm going to flip these just to be safe that nothing's shifting. I'm really happy how the journal is turning out. So, and because it's a custom order, she already let me know that she loved the things I was doing, so that made me very happy. Because you never really know. And these are from a kit that is called Blue Lace, but I picked out the pieces that had no blue in it, because I really love it. And this was a bit like this, without the lace, and that's why I printed the text on there. This I can maybe use as little pieces. This I'm not going to save because I have, yeah, not much scraps, but I don't think I'm going to use such a piece. Let's see. Hopefully it will work, the flaps. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. Okay. Ah, that doesn't matter. Ah, no, I have to see where it's completely, I have to put it under books because now it's really crooked. I'm going to use it, throwing everything, and this will be inside. Now I have to see where the line is. Now I can start with this one, and I already have one down. I don't think you will see it, but there's a bit of pencil mark I don't want. And I'm going to cut the flaps just a little smaller, so I'm sure they won't be sticking out. And I have to ink them. I love how that turned out with the script on it. I will definitely be using that again. Okay, let's cut this smaller. I left the white because my printer prints like that, but I left it because you won't see it. So it's not a problem. Oh, I forgot the long side, the straight side. Unfortunately, I'm quite a regular at the dentist. My teeth are very bad, and a couple of years ago my dentist suggested to prevent more difficult things happening, that we start by changing out all kinds of things in my mouth. So it's a real maintenance plan. So I get something big done every year to prevent worse from happening. Like, yeah, a bit, it's not, you can't prevent everything, because I had several times I had something broken off. But, I still have 3 big teeth I have to have done. So, and it's proven a good idea to do that. Now let's see if I can. How am I going to do? Yeah, I have to fold it a bit. I hope it's dry enough. Come on. A bit straight. Okay. Hopefully it won't. I think I'm going to butt it up like that. You see, this will be glued down, so the white won't be showing. And November is already going fast. Let's see if it, yeah, it will be fine, I think, wrapping around the page. Okay. Oh, there's still a bit white. How is that possible? Oh. And here is glue. Something. Sorry. Okay. There looks to be a bit of an angle. Yeah, I'm fussing on it. I know. Can't help myself. Oh, really loving it. And here I marked it already because otherwise it will take so much time, because I want this design in the middle. I think I'm going to cut it also. Let's see. I have my mark there and here. Let's see. Okay, like that. And then I love using these digitals. Backgrounds are so beautiful, but she doesn't have these anymore. I always link her page, but she doesn't have this pack. There are all these designs in all kinds of colors. Love them so much. Oh, I put it away, but yeah, I wanted this. Yeah, I'm going to mark it. Okay. And then here. I did mark it, but I see that it's a bit. Oh, there. The pencil things are just falling out. Pencil. Get it back. And then I can cut this piece off. Like that. I can still use that. These pieces are nice. Okay. I can erase the middle. Yeah. Let's see if it really fits. Otherwise, I can always adjust it a bit. Oh, there's that pencil mark, I think. Also, see if it really fits and not. No, it's a bit too wide. It doesn't really matter. It's just a little bit. So if it's more, I like to cut on both sides, because this is supposed to be in the middle, but I don't think that will really show. Yeah, love it. Yes. Maybe I can turn it. Let's ink it up. I'm sorry, because if you make it on the spot like now, Yeah, I could have trimmed this. Normally I have all my pieces trimmed. Okay. Yep. Let's see if I like it like that, because I do like the light one. Do I like that better? Yeah, I like it a bit better. So I am going to do it like this. Yeah, that's a bit small. I think I'm going to use this on the sides. And on Sunday, upcoming weekend, we have dinner plans with friends. We haven't seen them in a very long time. So that will be nice catching up. No museums planned. But who knows? We can just change our minds. I don't know what my husband still has on his list. Oh, not too much, too much. You can hardly see the lines. It's not enough. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then you can hardly see the lines where it's folded. Oh, no, it looks too short. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh, that's annoying. How is that happening? That's strange, because then it would be crooked. It's, oh my gosh. I hope I can get it off. I have to probably yeah, I have to come on. I don't know what happened there. But it's because I can not see correctly. I'll turn off the video for now and I'll be back. I'm back. I had to print it again, and now I managed to get it right. I put some pencil marks in the crease, because you always have to be away from the crease a tiny bit, so that helped. And I was erasing them, but you won't see them. And here it's the same if it's like this or like that. Both are nice, it doesn't matter. Then I have these. I'm not really fond of the black on the back, but it's just a bit that you see. I like that. And then I thought, oh, a flower could be nice also. So then I took this spider web. It's from a tablecloth. And I really like that. The two colors, so I'm going to use this one. Okay. First I'm going to glue this shut. Okay. Let's see that there's no glue seeping somewhere. Is there a front or back? Yeah, this looks more like a back, but you won't be seeing it, so I'm not too worried about it because the flower is going on top. I like that so much, the spider web idea. Okay, this is a tea-dyed flower. I have them in white also, but this gives a bit of a golden shine, so that seems appropriate with angels. Maybe later I will put a little bling in there. I always like that. And there will be a nice journaling card in there that I haven't prepared yet. I didn't think of it. I was so busy with choosing the papers for the construction. So that will be folded like this. And then it will go over the page. Really love it. Next, I haven't, because I stopped the video, I'm a bit lost in how much time, but I think this could be a bit of a quick project. I always like that, so I want to try to keep it. This is from a very old magazine, a church. I thought that would go with the angel theme also. I think because it's very thin paper, I am going to try and use the glue stick. Oh, I thought it was the magazine, but it's the book page already. So now there's a lot of glue on this, so that can go. And I want a bit of a border, not much. Okay, and that's sticking out. Is it a bit straight? Try to. And this is a very old book page from a book, an empty one that I always like to use. This is completely empty. Here is a bit of tape. I want to leave that. Then I have printed a postcard. I have to pick a stamp. Let's glue this together. It's a digital, just a digital. I am going to, these are exactly to size, like I said, I do that in Word. So I am going to glue that with a little spacing, so I can, when I fold it, it has a bit of that space also. Put it a bit on top, so I'm not gluing my page everywhere. Book page is enough. That's not the reason, but okay. Now I have to see where I am going to put it down. I think that will be okay. That up so it isn't glued down. Okay. This looks straight, but the book page can be crooked also. Okay, that's that. Then I want this torn off, and I think it will tear very easily because it's a fragile book page. yeah, maybe I can leave it. Sometimes I really like that it's not all straight, but when I want to do that on purpose, I never get it. Okay. Here it will be a bit more difficult. Let's close that up for a minute. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave that also. And now I can fold it anyway because this has a bit of space and it should. How do I do that best? That's not so easy. It wants to fold exactly where the images are. That's strange. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. Okay, completely wet. And I wanted it, yeah, now I think this had to be here, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I wanted it as a booklet, but on this on the outside, and normally we don't open it like that, but it's fine. Yeah, I should have, I was looking at it like this, but that's okay. Now, and this is an idea from Sharon Hoerth. Wait, I want to use it like this. I want a bit of a border, not much. Can I use it like that? Yeah, it's not much of a border, but just a bit. Do I like that? Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it will be okay. Doesn't have to be super much. How much would I? Yeah, this could be. It's also nice. How wide will it be? It has to fit. No, I'm going to do it like this. Put it upside down so I can tear it. And these are also in sometimes in nice books. I'm going to line that up. Something looks very crooked. Yes, in some books they have the fronts and the backs are from this marble paper, beautiful brown on the black side. Love them. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Maybe just into the bit. I'm going to leave it like this because I like the back. Otherwise, I just glue another book page to it. It's not super thin, but not super sturdy. But I think it will be okay. This will be on there like that. Okay, and then I have these corners. Oh, that will just go. Hope I can manage, otherwise I wasted this marble paper. Yeah, not wasted because I can always use this piece for some other, but I only had one red, a red one. I cut these with the scallop scissors, and it's I have this bit of brandy, I think it's called. I don't drink it, but a bit of golden brandy color, and it's on the spine and on the inside of the journal. Oh, I have to clip it. It's not holding yet. So I'm not sure that I can show you yet. And this works like a photo corner. I have to use other ones because otherwise I'll get an indentation. Maybe these ones also. I'm not sure. You will see where they have been. I don't like that. And that will tuck in there. Hopefully that will work. I really love this idea from Sharon Hoerth, like I said. I don't know which video, which flip through she had it, but you get the idea. I have to hold it a bit. Put this on. Okay. Let that dry for a bit and I can choose. Oh. Put everything to the side. I can choose a postage stamp. And that one. Ah, it's coming loose already. That's strange. On the fabric it was okay. I don't know why that is now. Put that to the side. Okay, and then maybe I can quickly show you a bit of the journal. Which color? I always like blue and red. Yeah, maybe red now. Let's see. I still have to look through some of my father's postage stamps books. Yep, I like that already. There is a bit of stamp on there. So I think that will be okay. Put it on a scrap of paper. An Italian postage stamp. That's fitting for an angel journal. But I am really liking the Italian postage stamps. So this is what I made. I'm going to leave that for a bit. So yeah, the wrong way for a booklet, but lots of writing space, a beautiful vintage looking postcard. I forgot to distress it before I glued it on, but it's fine, it's okay. And then that will tuck in here. Hopefully that'll fit, otherwise I'll make a bigger one. And here, pocket. Here will be a tag, because I want a larger tag. It can even stick out, and writing space on the back. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel that way. I hope you enjoyed these projects. Maybe you want to try them yourself. And have a great rest of the day, rest of the week, and I will see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye bye.